Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Tamanji Logodi and I'm a Refugee Sports Network reporter. I currently reside in Kakuma Refugee camp in Kenya and I am the host of the Best Player of the Week analysis. Today I will be doing analysis that is for the week of from the 10th to the 16th of May 2025. Hang out and check this amazing analysis. But first, let's begin with a story. Today's story is a heartbreaking story of one of the Liverpool's player, that is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here is the story. Imagine giving your heart to something since the age of 6, growing up with the dream of playing in your hometown stadium, wearing the badge that means everything to you. That is the story of Trent Alexander-Arnold, a boy from Liverpool who became one of the greatest right back of his generation and a central figure in one of the club's most successful eras. But in football, just like in life, things don't always end as we expect. During a recent match at Anfield against Arsenal, the unthinkable happened as Trent came in as a substitute to play for his team, as some of the fans stood and clapped for him while others did the unthinkable, that is, they booed him. A son of the city being booed on his own town? That was not fair. Why? Why did this happen? This happened because Alexander-Arnold had already announced his departure to Real Madrid, probably to Real Madrid as a free agent. All this had been caused by Alexander-Arnold's courage to announce his exit before the end of summer. And of course, if he could have kept quiet, probably this could have reduced. So whatever jersey that Alexander-Arnold will be wearing in the next season, his legacy with Liverpool will never be forgotten, no matter what. After that heartbreaking story, let's embark now to our weekly analysis. Now let's begin with Chakat refugee camp in Uganda. The best player in Chakat refugee camp in Uganda this week was Elia Mubembe, who plays for Bukere FC. Elia scored 3 goals and gave 3 assists as the game ended 7-1 as they played against Mubembe FC. As we look into another refugee camp, that is Gasorwe camp in Burundi, the best player was Gisembe Deudeu, who plays for Liumere FC. Gisembe Deudeu shines as he was able to score 4 goals and gave 1 assist in a 6-2 thriller against Musombo FC. Gisembe Deudeu stole the show and hence earned the title as the best player. As we look into Kalobeye Integrated Settlement, the best player was Odi Jungle, who plays for Iyala FC. Odi Jungle delivered a standout performance in Iyala FC's thrilling 5-2 victory over Ohutok FC. He was able to score a crucial goal, provided an assist, and showcased exceptional vision and ball control in the forward position. As we look into Zaleka refugee camp in Malawi, the best player was Promese, who plays for AS Uvira Sports. As Hero Academy played against AS Uvira Sport, Promise, who is a goalkeeper, made a clean sheet and 3 big saves. The game ended 1-0 as Uvira Sports won. As we look into Cheshemere camp in Burundi, the best player was Kasongo Jean, who plays for FC Family. Kasongo Jean scored 2 goals, one from a shot and the other from a penalty. He was announced as the best player in that match. The victory went to FC Family as they beat Mudomo FC 2-0. In Nyakanda camp in Burundi, the best player was Junior Kisigenza, who plays for Middle Kill FC. With the game deadlocked at 0-0, Junior Kisigenza scored a stunning 30th free kick to give his team a 1-0 win against Wembo Academy. In Musasa camp in Burundi, the best player was Irakoze Steve, who plays for Musasa Academy. He managed to score 2 goals as they beat Scholar FC 2-0. He proved to be the messiah of the team over and over in the previous matches, hence he earned the title as the best player in Musasa camp. In Giharo refugee camp in Burundi, the best player was Aristote Eliu, who plays for SC Ubumwe. Aristote Eliu scored 4 goals and provided 2 assists to lead his team to a 5-0 win over Bwenge FC. He dominated extra time, turning a tight match into a clear victory. In Bwagiriza camp in Burundi, the best player was Oscar Baganda, who plays for Pyramid FC. Oscar was able to score 2 goals in a match between Pyramid FC and Bravo FC. His goals came as follows. The first goal was a free kick and the second goal was a header. Hence, he earned the title as the best player. As we look at Cox Bazaar refugee camp in Bangladesh, the best player was Farid Alom, who plays for Nakura Football Club. In the recent match against Camp 15, he played really well. He gave an assist. As a result, he got the Player of the Match award. As we look into Zahedi refugee camp in Jordan, The best player was Abdul Salam Al Hariri, who plays for Ali Zahatari. He scored 1 goal and gave 2 assists in his team's match against Al Nur. The match ended 3-1 as Al Ahly Zahatari won. As we look into the second last refugee camp in my list, that is Kakuma refugee camp in Kenya, the best player was Lek, also known as Kukula, who plays for Ranger FC. Kukula scored 1 goal and gave 1 assist with several crosses to his teammates. Although they were beaten 1-0 in the first half, he was able to turn the game around by scoring the equalizer in the second half and inspiring his teams to a victory. They won 4-2 against Asla FC. And as we look into the last camp in my list, that is Kavumu camp in Burundi, the best player was Jube Kayusa, who plays for Umoko FC. As Umoko FC beat Ingobe Yash 2-0, Jube made sure he left a mark by scoring 2 goals at the final minutes. He was the man of the match. Congratulations to all our winners for this week, and I wish you all the best at your careers as you continue to pursue football. I would also like to inform you that Refugee Sports Network continues to expand to various refugee camps. If you are in a refugee camp that was not mentioned and you wish to join Refugee Sports Network, please write to us via the email that I've put below. Lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe to our Refugee Sports Network YouTube channel. Thank you. See you next week. Bye bye.